Hey there. There was a tragedy that happened this weekend here that's been getting a lot of news in Wisconsin. The assistant basketball Badgers coach was traveling with his family to Michigan, to the Detroit area where Dan is from. And they were hit by an oncoming car, and his wife and his daughter were killed. He's been burned and is in critical condition, and his son um, is is recovering. Now, I don't know what it is about this story that has really hit me, and I'm just shooting from the cuff here. It may be because Dan and I have driven that road many a time when we've gone back to Michigan. It may be because it's like absolutely absurd and it just doesn't make sense. How did the oncoming driver, unfortunately, she died too, a 23-year-old woman, how did she wind up going the wrong way on that divided highway? There's a lot of questions that haven't been answered and may never been answered. But it just hit me. Like, I know we've heard it. I've said it before that every day is a gift. And I thought of how many times Dan and I have, driven that road or driven any road and arrived safely. My family, it made me be aware of like, wow, today is all we've got. And like family being safe, driving roads being safe, being alive is really a gift. So what does this have to do with money, and why did I make it today's Monday Money message? Because a tragedy like this, I know for me and most people, suddenly has me realize what's really important. And it's the people we love. And it's enjoying the gift of this life and enjoying and appreciating the gift of today and living our lives this day fully. Now, what I've done in the past, and I know some people do, is in order to do that, then they make money like not important. It's like, yeah, but it's not about the money. And it's not. And yet, if we do not have the money we need to really live the life we're here to live, if we're, drowning in debt or living paycheck to paycheck or just struggling to make ends meet, or we're always afraid that we won't ever have enough money in the future, so we don't spend any money right now to enjoy our life, well, suddenly life has become about money. I know. I've been there, drowning in debt. And as much as my head says, life is about more than money, but when you're trying to make the money to just pay the bills, to just get by, to get out of debt, or to try and get ahead for the future, our priorities, our perceptions can get skewed, and life can suddenly be about the money. And then we start to think, well, if I could just get my money handled, if I could just make enough, then I'd be able to enjoy my life. And it's not one or the other, it's an and. It's about learning to enjoy our lives right now, to appreciate the gift of this day, to appreciate the people who are part of our lives that we love, to appreciate the simplest things like driving down a highway and arriving at your destination safely. At the same time, it's time to finally stop giving money our power. It's time to stop putting it off. If right now you're struggling with debt or living paycheck to paycheck, or you're not bringing in the money you need, and a part of you is like afraid to go there. It's like, well, I'll do that later. I'll do that later. Later is today. We have no guarantee there's later. So whatever way you're giving power to money, either because you think like making lots of money is the solution, it's what makes you safe and secure, and so you're not really present to and enjoying the gift of today. Your life is out of balance to the tune of like more. Or if like you're really struggling because you don't have enough and you're afraid to step into that and finally get the debt paid off and finally have the money in savings and be able to spend money for what you love guilt-free and really enjoy it and not be worried about the future. If today is the day to finally stop giving money your power so you can enjoy today and you can feel empowered that you are going to be able to enjoy as many days as you are given here on this earth. So I don't care what your money issue is, however you're making money more important than it really is, or however you're making money less important than it is in terms of you being able to enjoy this life. Take action today. Step into it. Stop giving money your power. Stop making your life about money or about making a living. Learn how to really enjoy the abundance of today and have power, be empowered, have abundance around money as well. I don't care who you need to go to work with, to get supported around that. If you're like me, you can't do it on your own, because if you could do it on your own, you would have done it by now. If I'm the one who can support you to do that, I would be honored. Just go to claimyourmoneypower.com and see how I can support you. But this is not about me supporting you. This is about you supporting yourself to truly be able to live this day and the life you are here to live fully and freely with all the resources you need, including money, and without needing to be afraid and struggling as hard as maybe you are right now. Like I said, it's really touched me. So that was really a passionate rant. Seriously, I've put it off. I've gotten to a point where I'm doing pretty good. And then I just settle. I settle. If you're a settler, stop settling. Live life fully. Jenna, Terry, so glad you're on. Thank you for being here. Really, really enjoy the gift of this day and take an action today to start to claim your power around money so it doesn't have so much power over you. And again, if I can support you to do that, love to. Claimyourmoneypower.com. If I'm not the person, we can discover that together, or if you know somebody, but take an action today. Blessings.